Have you ever had a good friend or family member let you down? Maybe they disappointed you in some way, or said they were going to do something and ended up not following through? I know I have. One time, my good friend and I were helping each other get through a very tough math class. We were both not very good at this type of math, and were struggling to understand most of the concepts. As one of the big tests approached, we were both getting very nervous about being able to even complete the exam. We both agreed to study hard together the day before in order to become better prepared and just boost our overall confidence in ourselves. However, as that evening arrived, my friend bailed on me and told me he had already studied enough earlier in the day and would just skim over his notes the morning before. I felt so betrayed. I was really looking forward to grinding on the information together and honestly just having fun suffering through it together with my friend. I was obviously very frustrated, as studying and feeling hopeless by yourself is simply just not fun at all. I can't remember what really happened with the test. I believe I did all right, but that's besides the point. I was not happy with my friend bailing on me without notice. He really let me down. I really trusted him, and he had never done anything like that before. In reality, it wasn't that big of a deal, and us not being able to study together was not the end of the world. It still hurt my feelings though, and this betrayal popped into the back of my mind every now and then when he promised to do something. Obviously, I got over it and forgave him, and we remained great friends, but it still happened. Someone who I thought would never let me down ended up doing so. And sometimes it's hard to accept, but everyone in your life will eventually let you down. Your friends, your family, your children, your spouse, everyone. They're eventually going to disappoint you. Each of these will be at varying levels, but at some point, they're going to act in a way you didn't expect them to. Romans 3:23 says, "For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God." We humans just aren't perfect. We're all going to mess up and let one another down. This even happened to Jesus within his own disciples. Judas Iscariot sold him out for just 30 silver coins. One of Jesus' very own disciples, who had been following him around for multiple years and saw all the amazing things he did, turned him in for not much at all. Now that's betrayal. So whenever someone close to you lets you down or cheats you in a way that's not like that, remember, Jesus experienced that too. If he forgave his close friend that turned him in to be crucified, then you can forgive whatever that person did to you. I know it's not easy to be let down by someone you trust. I mean, it wouldn't be if you really trusted them. However, when you're going through this, you can remember that God will never let you down. He has never turned away from us and never ever will. Now, just to be clear, I'm not saying that you should expect the people close to you are going to let you down. That's not what I'm saying. You should still trust them and love them as you have. But if and when this does happen, know that we can get through the betrayals and disappointments in our lives by remembering our Heavenly Father's never-ending love and faithfulness to us. To close, Deuteronomy 31:8 says, "The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged."